Good evening. Can you imagine driving 2 million times around the Earth? Can you picture that? Well, that's exactly what we're doing. In the US alone, we're wasting 50 billion empty miles of trucks that are actually generating 19 billion tons of CO2 as a result. That's a staggering number. And for people that like the financials and the dollars attached to things, that's a $90 billion cost saving opportunity. Steve was talking before about hunger and how much of a problem that is for humanity. But at the same time, we know that the food system is broken. And we have tons of waste and food loss along the way that generate actually 3.3 billion tons of carbon dioxide emissions as a result. 1/3 of it is happening in the supply chain. Again, shocking numbers here, $270 billion of opportunity right there. And we've been talking about it. We all know why this matters. We know what is at stake here. But at the same time, we know your companies, my company, the same, are facing increasing demands. Consumers want more. They want faster, they want better, they want cheaper. They want more convenient, everything at a click. That's what they want everything. But at the same time, society is asking us to be more responsible. Society is asking us to actually shrink the impact of our operations, reduce our footprint, reduce the carbon emissions of our businesses. And that is difficult, it's a real challenge, it's a dual challenge. We need to be able to find solutions that are more circular. We've been talking about this today. They have to be, to reduce the consumption of resources, and at the same time allow us to unlock all that value that the consumer wants, but also our businesses and society as a whole have a positive impact. So we've been reflecting on this today. I think everybody in this room is very aware of why this dual challenge matters so much. We need to get this balance right. We must. I was passionate about it since I was very young. I grew up in Argentina. You get the accent now. And when I graduated from university, I actually envisaged myself following a career in biotechnology. I thought I would help by using applications of technology to cure some life-threatening diseases, or maybe work for an aid agency and assist people in desperate need for medicines or for critical supplies. And at the end, life didn't pan out like that for me. I ended up being the president of CHEP North America. For those of you that don't know, CHEP is part of Brambles, which is the world's largest pallet pooling company. And so I guess you're saying pallets, right? So pallets is not quite the life-threatening diseases I was talking about. But it's actually a beautiful circular model of share and reuse. And the position in which I am right now gives me the power to influence change in a positive way, in the way that I wanted it to be from the beginning. So I do feel absolutely privileged to work for a company, an organization like Brambles, which is actually truly committed to delivering that positive impact, a net positive impact for society and for the environment. And if you allow me, I'm going to show you a very, very short video that will give you a little bit more of a flavor of what we do at Brambles.
Sunrise lights up another day. I believe. I woke up and my whole world changed. You're the kind of love that gives me faith. And I believe. get to it tonight. It's getting harder and harder to see what's true, but it's never been easier when I'm with you. Yeah, it's harder and harder and harder to doubt these days. I woke up and my whole world changed. You're the kind of love that gives me faith, and I believe.
All right. So hopefully now you get a little bit more of an understanding of what we do as a company. The sheer scale and density of our network gives us quite extraordinary insights. We do have a level of visibility across the supply chain end to end that is quite unparalleled. So we started to think about how can we use this? How can we use all this logistics expertise that we have, all this uniqueness of the position we have in the supply chain to help your companies face the challenges that you face every day, save you money and time and resources, but also at the same time unlocking that positive impact to society. So we decided to ask. We asked you, your companies, members of your companies, we asked our employees as well. And the collective insights gave us three challenges that we need to address together. The first one is about eliminating packaging waste. That's a very, very relevant challenge for all of us here. Loud and clear, came across as very important. The second one was about eradicating those empty miles that generate unnecessary emissions. And the third one was about cutting out inefficiencies in the supply chain. So in order to address and these three challenges, we decided to launch Zero Waste World, which is actually a new collaborating initiative for companies that are pioneers, that really are committed to delivering that smarter, more sustainable supply chain of the future. And this builds on an already strong foundation of our circular business model that I was talking about before. So we already help our customers reduce cost and reduce their carbon emissions as a result of the constant share and reuse of our assets, pallets, containers, crates, kegs. They consistently get reused, they never go to waste. So for example, one example where we can help CPG companies in general, doesn't matter what size, to reduce their packaging waste is by helping them transition from expendable forms of packaging, which create waste, into reusable ones, which follow a circular model. One example here is one of our key customers in the automotive sector. We have so far helped them eliminate 13.6 million pounds of packaging waste as a result of that transition, conversion between one-way packaging to reusable container solutions. We also help our customers through transport collaboration programs. And in this case, what we do is actually help them eliminate those half-empty transport miles that generate that unnecessary level of emission that I was talking about before. And how we do this is very simple. Remember I told you we have this end-to-end visibility of the supply chain. So what we do is, for example, here in Detroit, we find a customer that actually needs to move their product from Detroit to Chicago. And then we find a comparable customer that wishes to move their product from Chicago to Detroit. And we connect them so that we make that closed loop a reality, and the previous empty legs that existed before can disappear. Now, the uniqueness of what we do is the fact that we do this in mass. So it's not a one-on-one situation where we check and try to match one flow with another. We look at millions and millions and millions of flows at the same time. So far, we have started already, and we have helped our customers eliminate 40 million empty miles and 53,000 tons of carbon dioxide emissions that would have existed otherwise. And in doing this, we're also saving millions and millions of dollars along the way for these customers. So this is great, and we feel very proud and very happy about this progress, but we need more. We need smarter, we need more advanced capabilities to tackle the challenges of the supply chain of tomorrow, not just today. And we are doing exactly that. We are digitizing our network, and that means not just our facilities, but also all of our assets that are moving around the globe, pallets, containers, crates, all of those. We're digitizing them, so we're gaining enormous amounts of data and robust insights that can help our customers become even more efficient as a result. So this is just one example here of what we're doing in Europe. We've already identified 1 million shipments where we can connect customers, and that collaboration can drive cost reduction, empty miles, and carbon reduction as a result. So as you can see, it's a very powerful capability. So we are already building more connected, smarter, more efficient supply chains. And we believe that our aspiration is that with technology and data, we are going to be able to illuminate dark spaces in the supply chain in a way that is going to help us reimagine and transform how the products move in the supply chain in the future. So my ask for you today is join us. Join us in this journey of zero waste world. Overcoming these 3 shared challenges that we've been discussing here is going to take concerted effort. It's going to take enormous amounts of collaboration, which sustainable brands is all about. And it won't be easy. We know that, right? We know that. But I am very, very hopeful. And being here today and listening to the speakers and exchanging conversations with people in the room gives me a lot of hope, because the very people that have the drive and the passion, the energy, but also the solution in their hands to make this zero waste world a reality are here in this room today in Detroit. So I really call for you to join us. Let's do this zero waste world together. Thank you.